I'm Father Jonathan Morrison, and these little videos on spirituality, I come to you on behalf of the Christophers. Let's talk about loneliness. If you've ever experienced it deeply, you know how much it hurts. You know, one of the experiences of my early priesthood, I've been ordained 12 years now, but I remember just in the first year or two, a college student from NYU, the big university here in New York City, in the very heart of the hustle and bustle of Manhattan, well, he came to me and he said, "Father, I feel so alone." You know, and I knew he came from a rural part of the country, and I thought it was so ironic that here he was, anything but alone, and yet he felt alone. And he said, the loneliness is even worse because there are people all around me, and I still feel alone. What do we do when we feel lonely? How do we get out of it, or how do we help somebody else get out of it? I'd like to suggest three things. Number one, recognize that whether there's people around us or not, we can feel lonely because, number one, we don't feel understood. We don't feel understood. Number two, we don't feel appreciated. And number three, we don't feel loved. Now, of course, there can be medical reasons as well of why somebody feels depressed or lonely, but in the case of a healthy mind and a healthy heart, loneliness is usually caused because we don't feel understood, we don't feel appreciated, or we don't feel loved. If you know somebody who's going through this, or maybe you're going through it yourself, I invite you to realize how much God understands you, how much He appreciates you, and how much you're loved. If you have any doubt whatsoever, read the gospel. You know, Jesus suffered everything that we've gone through so that every tear would be wiped away eventually in heaven, but also beginning now. Read the gospel, study the gospel, and then go out and show the understanding, appreciation, and love for another person who might be suffering even more than you. You know, getting outside of ourselves and understanding others, appreciating others, and loving others is a great recipe also for our own soul. Do you feel lonely? Well, you're not alone. God is with us. God is with us always. And you are understood, you are appreciated, and you are loved. God bless you. For more videos like this on the spiritual life, I invite you to go to christophers.org. God bless you.